Hello. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to the pod.
Yeah, welcome everyone to the pod. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Christy.
And we switched spots if you're watching on YouTube.
Seeing a whole different side of us.
Just changing up.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The bangs.
Oh, yeah. Ash got bangs.
I got bangs. Very intentionally, but a lot of my friends, I think including you, asked me, are they crisis bangs?
Wait, that's what I said. I said, sometimes people cut bangs when they're in crisis and you're like, I say that every day I'm in crisis.
Yeah, everybody's in. If you're not in crisis right now, I don't know where you are. Are you living on the moon?
No, just living here in the city.
So yeah, I changed my hair. I stopped the curly girl thing because it was time consuming.
I like the curly girl.
And then instead I just chopped my hair. Chopped it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But I would feel like straight hair is more time consuming. No?
I don't straighten my hair. I have this amazing blow dryer. That's like the round brush blow dryer. So I do that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's actually easier because I can style it like right after the shower, and then I never have to, like, I can go 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Without having to really touch anything up.
What if you like sweat, like with a ponytail, like at the gym?
I know. Dry shampoo was invented for that.
But like you don't
reason.
get a crease?
Well, you can do like the blow dryer again and kind of get that crease out. But for the most part, I have those like spirally.
I have those too, but I still get like.
Oh, really?
I still get curly cues.
Maybe I just, the back of my head is none of my business. Whatever's going on back there is none of my business.
I don't ever even look back there.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
That is none of your business.
That is none of my business. Okay. If you have a problem with it, do it. You do it yourself. Anyways, yeah, I changed my hair a lot. So
that's really funny that you said that, like the back of my hair is none of my business, because I just barely saw like a TikTok of Jessie from Jay-Z Hair, like Mormon Housewives.
Huh?
Yay? No?
I don't.
You're looking at me like these are the first time you've ever heard these words.
Yeah.
Do you know like the secret lives of Mormon housewives?
Yes, I know of it.
And there is one of the women is Jessie, and she owns Jay-Z hair extensions.
Oh yeah, and everybody jokes it's Jizz hair extensions.
Yeah. And anyways, she just posted this video. It's so funny, and it's just like shows her getting her hair like all done, and it looks so good. And then she walks out, and the back is just a disaster.
That's me.
Yeah, I like it.
It's none of my business.
That's how she feels too. Shout out to Jessie.
I don't care.
She's one of the better ones.
Okay.
Back to reality.
Yeah, back to reality. So now that you've plowed through Dexter, are you watching anything new?
Yes. We're just like watching like the shows that we always watch. So Shrinking, The Pit.
Oh, Shrinking. I haven't watched The Pit, but I've heard really good things. Pretty graphic though, right?
Yeah. And I'm trying really hard to get over my like squeamishness. Oh. And so I really try hard to like pry my eyes open, but sometimes I'm just like, how can they show that on TV? But
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it's like broadcast. It's streaming, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like on actual TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. Do you like docuseries shows or like reality shows more? Or like do you favor both or none?
I more like docuseries.
Ooh, okay.
But I do like a couple reality shows, but not many.
Okay. So there used to be a show on in the early days of college for me, and it was called Fact or Faked Paranormal Files. Did you ever see this? Oh my gosh, it was so cool. So it was this retired FBI agent, and he and a team of people would cover like paranormal stories, but they would like get write-ins from people of like mysterious like pictures or anything like that, like ghosts, aliens, the whole thing. And they would like hear about it, and then they would try to do tests to like recreate the phenomenons and like see if it was like really something that could be faked. And so they would like try to fake that picture or whatever. Or
that was the goal.
That was
to
the
fake
goal.
It.
To either fake it and like prove that this isn't a real thing that's happening, or if they couldn't recreate it, like in like their like where they were at, they would actually go out and do like a field test of wherever that story was written in from or whatever.
Oh, fun.
So it only had 2 seasons, but I wish they would bring it back because it was so good. I loved it.
Have you written them to ask to bring it back?
No.
Okay, so maybe
I don't know.
Maybe you could.
It was in like, gosh, I don't know, early 2000s.
Okay.
Like No, mid. I don't know. Anyways.
I think early 2000s I was watching the OC.
Oh, see.
Mm-hmm.
OC. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever watched OC.
Adam Brody, Misha Barton.
I know who
teenagers
that is.
growing up in Orange County. So it wasn't. Oh, it was called OC. Yeah, it was like a drama.
But was it?
It
like
wasn't reality.
Oh,
no.
okay.
But then there also had like Laguna Beach was kind of the same.
So I never watched Laguna Beach, but my group of girlfriends bullied me into it like a few years ago to like watch all of them because I never watched them, and they're so wild.
Yeah, different life.
It's just
different life.
Wild. So another reality show that's pretty fascinating is Ghost Hunters.
I haven't watched that either.
Watched Ghost Hunters? Okay. So I've seen a few episodes here and there. It's kind of fun.
I don't know if I like ghosts.
You don't know if you like ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a doozy for you then.
Oh, lock in.
So now I'm going to ask you then, do you believe in ghosts? And I'm going to ask you now, and then I'm going to ask you
So in what sense?
Just in
Oh, where'd our lamp go?
Just in a general sense.
That was freaky.
That was freaky.
But I can explain what just happened.
Okay, sure, Jan.
Okay, so if you're not watching on YouTube, so here we are talking about ghosts, and our little lamp on the table just went off.
For the first time ever.
Without me touching anything.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, so this, again, if you're not watching on YouTube, let me set the scene. But we have this cute like nightstand that I borrow from my son every podcast.
Shout out to Christy's son. He's thebomb.com.
Yeah, he's cute. But so I steal his nightstand and his lamp. But I think his lamp is connected to his lights in his room. So when he goes out of his room, when he pushes his off button for the room, the light switch, it turns off everything.
You're right. This makes total, like, way more sense.
So if you know my husband, everything in our house is smart, and that just makes sense that it would. It
just makes sense that from another room, somebody turning off a light switch would turn off this lamp.
Yes. Or it was a ghost. I don't even know. But that was really funny.
Really well timed.
Yeah, well timed. Well played. Well played, ghost.
Well played,
okay,
ghosty.
Going
ghost.
back, do I believe in ghosts? I don't know. I don't think there are people that we can't see like watching us. Mm-hmm. But I do think like they're like ghost energies, maybe.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
What would that be?
I don't know, but let's talk about it. So today we're going to be talking about like ghost hunting and like the earliest forms of spiritualism and ghosts and ghost hunting and how that all started.
Okay. So, I am locked in.
Yeah. We're also going to talk about some of the most haunted places in the United States. And
so it wasn't the ghost tour that I went on. I'll tell you that much.
Well, that's really the funny thing is that
it probably is
we're
actually
kind of like harkening back to our beginnings, right? Of where this all started is you and ghost hunting and the Gen Z stare. So please don't Gen Z stare at me this entire time, Kay.
Okay. I don't Gen Z stare. I'm over here like a puppy being like, why? You're so right.
You're so right. Okay, so speaking of which, I asked Chat Bestie if humans have always believed in ghosts or if it was more of like a new thing that, like a more like...
Oh, always.
New agey thing.
Right?
You're right.
Because we also used to believe in witches.
Yeah.
And we kind of still do
I believe in witches.
Well, we've like transitioned what the witch is.
Yeah.
But we haven't.
Not really.
We just look at the witch differently. We look at the witch differently.
I have some news for you, friend. You are a kitchen witch. Did you know that?
Oh, okay.
Because you like to cook. You like to create things and put things together. You're what's called a kitchen witch.
Oh, I also saw a post talking about all sorts of different witches, and I was a white witch because I'm born in August.
Oh, fascinating.
I think you might have been a red witch.
Yeah, that checks out.
So.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, well, that's it.
I did ask Chat Bestie, and Bestie said, short answer, yes. Almost every culture ever recorded has some version of ghosts. So anthropologists think that ghost beliefs appear as soon as humans started asking two questions. Number one, what happens after we die? Duh. And number two, why do we still feel someone's presence after they're gone? And this is due to our trusty little friend, evolution, our roots, if you will, going back to our roots. Our brains are extremely...
going back to my roots.
What is that?
It's a song.
What is it? We don't have enough of you singing on this podcast.
I know.
More.
That was honestly like I've had so many people message me and be like, your singing is just so good. Like, bring it back. I'm going back to my roots. Oh, that's Imagine Dragons. Another day, another do.
I don't know.
Another high.
I've heard it.
Oh. Rock bottom.
Yep.
I'm going back to my roots.
Sure, Jen. I don't remember that song. I love Imagine Dragons.
Well, you can listen to it on the way home today.
Okay, sounds good. Have Kenny burn me a mixtape real quick.
Okay, mixtape, yes. Plug it into your
nothing because I
tape
don't
player.
Yeah. Okay, so back to our roots, if you will. Our brains are extremely good at detecting agents. So like evolutionarily speaking, it was safer to assume something was there rather than miss a threat. So for example, mistaking a rustling bush for a predator is safer than assuming it's just the wind. Like, we are programmed to actually be anxious, which is wild if you think about it in that context.
That reminds me, today I went for a run with some friends and we were on this path and I was just like happily running along, and then there was rustling in the bushes and I like jumped 4 feet over and they're like, you okay over there? They're like, did you see a snake? And I was like, I heard a rustle.
Oh,
that's always freaky. I hate that.
So right, maybe it was a ghost.
It was a little bird.
But the same brain that kept our ancestors safe from predators may also make us think something is watching me. And as most things do, it escalated into beliefs of things unseen.
Okay.
So let's do a quick history of ghost beliefs. So in ancient Mesopotamia, some of the earliest written ghost stories have been found. People believed that restless spirits haunted the living if they weren't buried properly, and rituals and priests were used to banish ghosts. So, like, horror movies are actually just historical documentaries, if you think about it.
Every movie is a historical document.
Haven't you ever seen Titanic?
Yeah, I have, actually. Thank you.
Never let go, Jack. Okay, so that was in about 2000 BC. And then cut to ancient Egypt. Egyptians believed parts of the soul could return after death, and letters were sometimes written to deceased relatives asking them to stop haunting the living, which is so hilarious because it's like, hey, Aunt Carol, can you not?
Hey, stop.
And also the font would be papyrus.
Papyrus in bold. I am sidetracky.
You are so tangenty today and I love it.
Papyrus in bold is one of my favorite SNL skits.
Love it.
But the new movie trailer, what is it called? Project Hail Mary, that's coming out soon.
Ooh, yeah.
So
I want to read that book.
My whole family is reading it.
Oh,
well,
cool.
Not me.
Thanks for the sick invite.
Even my 11-year-old is reading it.
Sick invite.
Do you want to read it?
I just said I wanted to.
Sorry. Go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. My gosh. No. So Papyrus and the Papyrus in bold SNL skits are Ryan Gosling, and you can just you can Google it because Google's free. I
have a story about that.
But we're never going to make it through this. Anyways, but now there's this new movie, Project Hail Mary, with Ryan Gosling, and it's the trailer. I watched it and I was like, this is an SNL skit. And it's so funny. Anyways, it's not.
Is Papyrus?
No, but he's like, trying to exclaim something and then nobody's listening, in the Papyrus. He's like, why does nobody care that it's just papyrus? And everybody around is just like, what are you talking about? And it's the same thing with Project Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I actually don't totally know the story behind Project Hail Mary, but I'll watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
That was a fun side tangent.
I hope you put your finger on your notes so you know where you left off.
It sure did. So now we're going Now we're going to go to ancient Greece and Rome. Okay. So ghosts were common in literature and folklore, and early haunted house stories start to appear in writings from figures like Pliny the Younger. I don't know who that is, but
Side note.
Yeah, he was very interested in ghosts. What? What do you want?
Pliny the Younger is actually a really cool beer out of California. They have Pliny the Elder and Pliny the Younger. And one time my husband and I went on a trip for the release of Pliny the Younger.
We're officially calling this episode Christy Sabotages Ashley once again.
Yes. Sorry.
You're fine. That's so funny.
I'm gonna zip it. I'm gonna zip it and lock in.
You can't zip it.
Got
and
it.
Lock it. I need some interaction.
Just stop saying buzzwords to me then.
I'm sorry. I didn't know Pliny the Younger was gonna trigger.
Set me off. My husband's gonna appreciate this part.
He probably will.
Yeah.
Okay. Spirits were believed to linger due to unfinished business or violent deaths. So now let's go to medieval Europe. Ghosts became tied to religion, and medieval Europe sounds awful. By the way, sounds horrific. Many believed that spirits were souls stuck in purgatory asking the living for prayers, and apparitions were often seen as warnings of or moral messages because, of course, the all-powerful God is a cryptic bitch. You know, it's kind of like communicate through random messages instead of like a text on your phone.
I know. Send me a letter.
So, like carrier pigeon at least, you know? Come on. Okay, so now the Enlightenment era through the Victorian era. So fascination with spirits grow alongside new science and technology. And the spiritualism movement begins, which we'll get into a little bit more. But this is when the birth of seances, mediums, and communicating with the dead become extremely popular, which is probably why we're all so fascinated with the Victorian era, because it has that like gothic-y, like...
Well, gothic is hot. Yeah. Like it's like pretty. It's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like... And the houses were really like cool and spooky. Okay. And then from there up to the 1900s, when we were born.
Correct. The early 1900s.
In the 1900s. First attempts to study ghosts scientifically started happening, and groups like the Society for Psychical Research investigate hauntings and paranormal claims. This era essentially creates modern ghost hunting, which is pretty fascinating. And then the late 1900s to today, ghost hunting becomes an entertainment and hobby culture. TV shows, gadgets, and paranormal groups emerge, and technology like EMF meters, spirit boxes, and infrared cameras become popular tools. So humans have believed in ghosts for at least 4,000 years, but the idea of going out and hunting them, that's actually a pretty modern invention. So the history of ghost hunting itself, ghosts have always had our interest, possibly due in part to the fear of death and a desire to know where we go afterwards.
Yeah, just tell us.
Yeah, I want to know.
I'm gonna nail you down and tell me.
But listen, like, if Aunt Carol is going to be haunting us from the dead, maybe she could at least, like, tell us that really yummy casserole recipe while she's at it. Like, come on.
Do you have an Aunt Carol? Like, what is Carol?
No. She's writing to us with papyrus. That's where we side tangents before.
You mentioned Carol and recipes. Isn't that one of those funny videos of that guy that sings, like, Facebook dramas?
Oh.
And he talks about like the broccoli recipe, but it's like Carol's or something.
Yes.
That guy's funny. I haven't seen him in a long time. I wonder if he stopped.
In a long time either. Yeah, that's. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. Maybe that's where Carol came from.
Yeah. So he used to sing like what, Facebook dramas?
Yeah, like old people arguing in Facebook comments. He would like sing them back and forth.
Now there's a guy that does
Tinder.
Yes. Oh, those are so
they are
unhinged.
Really funny. And I love that he puts on a dress and a wig and everything.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Men are unhinged.
That's why it's called Hinge.
I know.
They left off the silent parts.
No, there should be like a hinge for normal functioning people and then an unhinged if you just want like...
They don't want the unhinged breeding though, because then we get like super more unhinged.
Or is unhinged plus unhinged equal hinge?
I don't think two no's cancel each other out.
Yeah, they do. Two negatives makes a positive. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Thank you. Two brains, one bot.
So maybe ghost hunting birthed out of the desire to finally get long lost recipes from dead relatives, and maybe not. But some of the fascinating beginnings to ghost hunting start with some witchy bitches that were bored and wanted to freak out their mom.
Oh.
Cut to the Fox sisters in 1848.
Are they the sisters from, what are those books called? Oh, like, help me.
I don't know.
Practical Magic? Are those the Fox sisters?
I don't think so.
Oh, are they the sisters from?
How about I tell you?
Okay. Yep, go. Deal.
In Hydesville.
Do you want to unplug my mic?
Yes.
You plug it in when you want me to talk.
So in Hydesville, New York, 3 sisters, Leah, Margaret, and Catherine Fox, claimed they could communicate with a spirit in their house through mysterious knocking sounds. The spirit they claimed they could speak to was a murdered peddler named Mr. Splitfoot.
You're making this up.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
That's what they said.
Mr. Splitfoot.
They created a system where 1 knock would equal yes and 2 knocks would equal no. So they would have seances and then they would ask questions and they would hear knocking. Mm-hmm. And the public soon became like absolutely obsessed with this. They thought it was so cool. And Leah, being the typical eldest sister, acted as a talent manager and took the other girls around the country to charge for like public seances because not, you know,
we're good at it. Let's go do it. Let's go monetize.
Yeah. So soon people across America were hosting seances trying to talk to the dead. And this event basically launched the spiritualism movement and made communicating with ghosts a mainstream hobby. But years later, one of the sisters, Maggie, admitted they were making sounds by cracking their toes. But like, how freaking tough are your feet that it sounds like knocking sounds that you're cracking your toes?
They had an underlying...
Girl, are you good?
They had an underlying arthritis problem.
Maybe that's why the peddler was dead.
And is that what... Oh, and what did they call the guy? Switchfoot?
Splitfoot.
Splitfoot. One of them had a split foot. One of them had a hoof for a foot. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Oh, man. But by the time the confession like had happened, the public had already, like, the movement had already exploded. Like, the public was like, yeah, whatever, we don't care about you guys. Like, we're already doing our own seances over here. So like people had already took the idea and ran with it, and they didn't care that like these people were like, no, actually this is what we were doing. So so that was like the rise of seances and mediums, and that happened in like the mid-late 1800s. So after the Fox sisters, mediums became extremely popular and spiritualism essentially blew up. People believed certain individuals could talk to spirits, channel the dead, and receive ghost messages. There were even a few famous people that were really heavily into this.
Such
and
as?
This is so wild. I didn't even know this. So this one blew my mind. Mary Todd Lincoln.
Okay.
She hosted at least 8 seances in the Red Room of the White House, hoping to hear from her sons who had passed away, and then eventually from Abe Lincoln himself after he was assassinated.
Okay.
Isn't that wild?
That's wild, but kind of cool. She's just a mom.
She's just a mom wanting to hear from her
a
babies.
widow. Yeah.
Her 11-year-old died from typhoid, and so that's what started it. Mm-hmm. And then after Abe was assassinated, she was like, well,
I've already done this a couple times.
Yeah.
Nobody told me to stop.
Yeah, exactly. The next person is Arthur Conan Doyle. He is the writer of Sherlock Holmes. Oh. And he actually became...
That's how he got all the ideas for Sherlock?
I don't know.
Okay.
But he became a strong believer in spiritualism after losing his son in World War I.
Oh, okay.
So...
That'll do it.
Yep. And then Queen Victoria, following the death of Prince Albert... she reportedly sought him through a young medium named Robert James Lees at Buckingham Palace. And so those are the 3 that I found, but there was a lot more. Those were the 3 that were most interesting to me because we've got a former first lady, a writer, and a queen. Like, how can you really go wrong there?
Did you look up anybody like current day that's super into it? It's probably a lot of people.
No, one of the ones that it gave was, what is Aykroyd? Dan Aykroyd? Is that how you say it? Mm-hmm. He was one of the guys who was like a writer for the Ghostbusters, actually.
Oh, yeah. And he was a Ghostbuster.
Mm-hmm, and he was a Ghostbuster, but he...
And he was like, here's this comedy I'm doing, but it's actually research.
Yeah, and him, like his whole family, like they like, are way into it. So, yeah.
Yes, I love those connections.
Yeah, cool, huh? Yeah. So, but one of the likely reasons for why everybody was buying into it so quickly in this time of the world was because of the profound loss of life during the Civil War, World War I, and even the 1918 influenza pandemic. People found comfort in the idea that their loved ones were still here, and it helped them feel a sense of closure when so many people did not have the remains of their loved ones to bury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when you think about it in that kind of context, it makes you a little bit sad because it seems almost like people are taking advantage of your grief.
Capitalizing on that.
But a lot of what I've read is a lot of people felt comfort from it. Like Arthur Conan Doyle was one of the biggest advocates, but he had a really good friend, Harry Houdini, who was like, he thought it was a bunch of con people. So they were really good friends.
Oh, interesting. Houdini thought it was a con, coming from the con himself.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why he thought it was a con. It's like, he's like, I can recreate some of these things that is happening. But yeah, it's really fascinating.
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't just the massive loss of life that convinced people. The surge of technology, such as the telegraph, helped reinforce the idea that unseen communication could occur. So essentially the thinking was, if people could send messages across the ocean via wire, why couldn't they send them across the veil through a person? Mm-hmm. Which is, I mean, I can see the logic there a little bit.
I think today mediums, I think some people, like maybe not everybody that claims to have it, but I think there are people that really do.
Yeah, I agree. I think there are people that can just sort of tap into something. Mm-hmm.
Which just leads to like a bigger question of like, are they just in that a different metaverse?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that the proper term? Metaverse?
Time isn't real.
Oh, it's not.
It's not. Mm-mm. So maybe they're just tapping into a different time.
Something that makes sense to me is like reincarnation. Like our energy has to go somewhere. And so you end up somewhere else. And you know, whether that be in like another body.
Are you asking me if I believe in past lives? Because I 100% believe in past lives.
But do you ever think like when you see maybe a life that you wouldn't like to live? And I always think, man, I hope I don't come back as that. And then I also think, well, this Christy will never know.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
But I think that quite a bit.
I just want to come back as like the dumbest person alive.
I want to come back as a cat. The house cat, a beloved house cat. Literally.
Like a bookstore cat? Oh, no. I want to be a bookstore cat.
I want to be like one of my house cats.
I want to be surrounded by books and the smell of coffee and people who love to read always.
Okay. Cat. Ashley wants to be a cat cafe.
Yeah.
Cat at a cat cafe.
Yeah. You know those cats are well loved because they get snuggles all the time. Yeah. 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 Anyways, we are tangenty today. So that
it's just kind of a long week.
It has been kind of a long week.
Like it just, I was
crisis bangs. You don't have to say anything more to me.
Hashtag crisis bangs. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
You're right. So enter ghost hunters. So, then the surge of new technology, like really like amplified this because if there's one thing that really makes people question everything is new technology. Yeah. And it makes, you know, like there's people who are experiencing like delusion right now with AI and having like
I'm
boyfriends and girlfriends and like spouses with their AI.
Yeah, I bet AI is really messing up the ghost hunting scene because now all of a sudden everything's paranormal.
Yeah. Well, and like AI created videos. Like it's just wild.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. So for thousands of years, people believed in ghosts, but it wasn't until the 1800s that humans started realizing that with the development of new tech, the logical next step was to grab equipment and go looking for them. So, in fact, in 1862, the Ghost Club was founded, which is one of the oldest psychical research organizations. And one of the earliest members was actually Charles Dickens. Oh. Fascinating, huh? In 1882, a group of scholars in London founded the Society for Psychical Research. That is so freaking hard to say.
Who's sabotaging who now? It's not me to you.
I'm sabotaging myself.
Yeah, thank you.
Their goal was to study paranormal phenomena scientifically, and they would interview witnesses and document environmental changes. So these groups investigated things like hauntings, telepathy, apparitions, and mediumship. And their main goal was to prove or disprove the existence of an immortal soul using logic and technology rather than just seances. So they're like little baby scientists, like, hey, hold my beer. Let's, we're going to check into this. So of course there's always like tech that's involved in this of like what they're using out in the field, right? Yeah. So some of the tech they used were things that we still hear about today. And one of those is of course the Ouija board.
Oh, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
I grew up believing like those things were like the devil.
Yeah. So the Ouija board was actually originally sold as a parlor game by the company Parker Brothers. And people started using it to talk to spirits only after it was already a toy. And the way I envision this is like a really busy mom that had forgot that she had scheduled a seance and grabbed her kid's toy. It was like, look at this new tool I got. Yeah. Like after making finger sandwiches for everybody and like making sure the house was clean. She's like, shit, what am I going to use in my seance that I was supposed to do?
Shoot. Well, I have this letter board that I'm teaching the kids how to get their letters. And then we have this little magnifying glass. Yep.
That's the one. And a compass. So like really one of the most famous ghost tools in history started basically as Victorian board game night.
Okay.
Sounds like Aunt Carol was actually invited to game night even in death.
Classic Aunt Carol.
Must have been a damn good casserole.
Yeah. The best. We'll never know though. She won't give it up.
No. Other tools were spirit photography, which we now know was double exposure. So they they would use like that. They would use double exposure, and that's like kind of with the fairies too. If you remember have you ever heard about the fairies?
Is it just the lights that show up in pictures, or no?
No, those are like considered orbs, I think. But no, these two girls basically fooled everybody into thinking that they caught pictures of fairies, and what they were doing was using double exposure.
Oh, smart girls.
Yeah, smart, and like paper dolls, but they were using it to like
Hey.
Smart girls. Girls are gonna rule the world.
Gosh, I just keep thinking like, how can I trick society and make a bunch of money?
I'm tricking people every day thinking that I know what I'm talking about.
You do know what you're talking about.
Sure.
When am I going to get an opportunity? Just kidding. Got to create your own opportunity.
I guess, yeah. You're really talking everybody into thinking you're a good podcast co-host.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I was really good up until today. I got everybody locked in. Yeah. And now I got you where I want you.
And now you're like, look at that shiny thing.
Yeah.
Look at that shiny thing.
I know. I actually have something I've been wanting to say for a while. And
say it.
Do you use this trick, which is like crossing your fingers so you don't forget something?
No, because
then I'm classic my mother.
Because then I'm like, why did I?
Exactly. So my cute mom, she would cross her fingers to be like, okay, I can't forget to do X, Y, or Z or whatever. And then she just keep her fingers crossed till she did it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Do you want me to ask so I can quit crossing I haven't been crossing my finger, but I've just been thinking about something.
Yeah, tell me.
Are you going to talk about Bloody Mary?
No, I'm not going to talk about Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Tell me about Bloody Mary.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the story behind Bloody Mary, but I do have, it just is funny because I don't even know, not a long time ago, a couple years ago when like my kids and my nieces and nephews were all little, one of the kids told all the kids about Bloody Mary. And actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, I think my brother told the kids about Bloody Mary because that's classic him.
That's classic uncle move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Trouble. But he told the kids about Bloody Mary and like told them how to do it. Like you go into the bathroom or whatever. And I think you say Bloody Mary into the mirror 3 times or something.
Something like that.
Anyways, but at the time, my youngest, which is the youngest on my side of the family, so the youngest grandkid, he came and told us this whole story about Bloody Mary. And we're like, this is great.
Listen, the only Bloody Mary I know comes with snacks.
Okay. Indeed. Once a month, Bloody Mary comes with a vengeance. No?
With snacks. Bloody Marys. The literal drink.
I thought you were talking about periods.
No.
Oh.
We might have to start this completely over.
And cut.
No, that's actually a really funny thing.
I wouldn't say a Bloody Mary is a snack though. It's like
you're having the wrong Bloody Marys if you're not getting
I've had a phenomenal Bloody Mary in Wisconsin.
And it came with like soup.
Bacon, ham, shrimp, lobster leg. That's not a snack. It was a whole ass meal.
Oh.
A chaser.
It's a girl dinner.
Bear chaser. Yeah. Oh, it was girl dinner.
Girl dinner. Yeah.
When you said snack though, I was thinking like candy.
Oh,
and chocolate.
No.
During that time of the month.
To me.
Okay.
No, snacks to me are like chips and things.
Savory.
Okay.
Did you put your finger on your
No,
on your thing?
I've been doing this.
You've been crossing your fingers. Okay, go. We're gonna quit.
Another tool that they used were compasses, which were believed to indicate when a spirit was nearby, when the needle would like move or shake erratically. However, the tech we hear the most about in modern ghost investigations, the electromagnetic field readers, or EMF for short, was not actually introduced as a tool until the late 80s, early 90s. And that's 1980 and 1990s. Sorry.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah. Well, we've been in the 1800s, so I just wanted to bring you back to the world.
Well, and we're also in the 2000s now. So for us, when people would say 89, 80s, we'd probably think the 18s. Yeah. Because we were born in the 19s. But anyways, all these small babies.
All these bebés. They're like, that was in the 1900s. And I'm like, how dare you?
You know what? Never mind.
So while no single person is credited with inventing the use of EMF readers to communicate with the other side, Lloyd Auerbach, a prominent parapsychologist, was one of the first to bring them into the field during the late 80s. He popularized their use as a way to find natural explanations for hauntings, like faulty wiring causing hallucinations rather than just looking for ghosts.
Yeah.
But the main reason these eventually got catapulted into light and as a required tool for ghost hunting was due to the 1984 movie Ghostbusters. And I have a note here that we have to pause for singing.
I didn't know you were going to say that, but I was like, what is the Ghostbusters? And I was thinking the wrong thing.
What?
I was trying to think of the
who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Yeah, like the chorus, but I was trying to think of the melody. And I couldn't.
In the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Why are you whispering that? You gotta
Ghostbusters.
do it with all your heart into the mic.
I can't. I have a really sad confession for you. I've actually never seen it.
Really?
I've really never seen it.
Oh, it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of those iconic ghost hunters, let's talk about the most famous places where ghost hunters have gone and actually found stuff. So we're going to talk about haunted places.
Is it White Walker Ranch?
Skinwalker Ranch?
Skinwalker Ranch? I was
don't
close.
think so.
Okay.
I think there is plenty of people, like there's a show about that, I think, but that's not on this list because
that's in Utah, isn't it?
There's like tours you can do down there.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
I don't know enough about it, I don't think. And I don't know if I want to research it because it might scare me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was going to say, let's have someone come on and mansplain it to us.
Oh, yes. For future reference, we're going to be having some mansplainers come and mansplain things to us because our YouTube comments really just don't do us justice.
Yeah.
We need some more mansplainers in our lives. Clearly. We're just little women that don't know anything.
Keep it coming.
Because, of course, the world needs more men with a microphone. Okay. So, haunted locations.
Yes.
So one of them is the Stanley Hotel. So this historic hotel is one of the most famous paranormal locations in the United States.
Never heard of it.
You haven't?
No. Where's it at?
I don't know exactly where it's at, but I know it inspired the setting for The Shining by Stephen King.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
Let me look up the Stanley Hotel murders.
No, just the Stanley Hotel.
There was no murders there?
I don't know. It's inspired the setting for The Shining by Stephen King. So here are some reported experiences that guests have heard. Oh my God, Christy, what?
Have you seen that Simpsons episode? That's kind of like The Shining.
I've never seen it. Yes, you can just assume I've never seen it. I have never seen it. I don't watch The Simpsons like you watch The Simpsons.
Ever?
No.
Like you were growing up, you didn't watch The Simpsons.
I wasn't allowed to.
I wasn't allowed to watch much, but we definitely got to watch The Simpsons.
No, I wasn't allowed
7
to watch
p.m. on Sundays.
Oh yeah, no. I've seen a few episodes like here and there, but I've never like religiously watched it like you.
If you watched The Simpsons, this world would make so much more sense of like just weird things that people say because so many people quote The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen, I'm already watching Dexter. I've only got
only
2
do so
eyeballs.
My kids are watching The Simpsons right now. It's very funny.
Oh, where are you? Just like on a streaming or?
Yeah, on a streaming service.
On a streaming service.
I did not know that about you.
You didn't know? I mean, yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
You didn't know that I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons?
No.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Wow.
I also, for just weird context, I was never allowed to watch The Matrix either. Which came out in the prime of my youth. Okay, so reported experiences that people have experienced at the Stanley Hotel. So guests have heard children playing in empty hallways, piano music playing in the ballroom late at night, lights turning off and on without like having anybody in there, and feelings of being watched. Like the guests have felt like they were being watched by somebody. So the investigations that like they've done there, paranormal investigations have taken EVPs, which is electronic voice phenomena, and like they've captured recordings of voices. Disembodied voices is what they call it.
Ugh, I don't like that. Gives me the heebies.
Yeah. EMF fluctuations in certain rooms. So some rooms would be fine. Other rooms would have like huge spikes of things. And it would be interesting to know if there was like significant events that had happened in those rooms. Anyways, and then motion sensors triggering with no visible cause, like modern security now and it's just triggering things that like
it's cobwebs.
Yeah.
Any of that stuff is just cobwebs.
Sure, Jan. So some investigators believe the hotel may hold residual emotional energy from decades of guests and events, which could explain repeated experiences in the same areas. However, others believe that old wiring and thin walls create like auditory illusions. Like people think they're hearing voices that maybe are coming from like a few rooms down, but they can't see anybody. So they think it's, and then old wiring can cause EMF things to go off. So,
okay.
The next place is the Waverly Hills Sanatorium. So this is a former tuberculosis hospital, and it has become one of the most heavily investigated paranormal sites in the United States.
Oh, and where's that at?
I don't know.
What's it called?
Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Do you want to take a stab in the dark of where it is?
I want to say Minnesota.
Do you want to try again?
Virginia.
No. Louisville, Kentucky. Oh. Also, like a pretty kind of a cool structure.
Oh,
all the old buildings are way cooler than what
really cool.
what we're throwing up now.
That kind of looks like OG High. So thousands of patients have died here during outbreaks, and many investigators believe the building may contain strong emotional energy imprints. As you and I both know, tuberculosis is a horrific way to die.
Yes.
It's slow and painful and could definitely leave an impact on a place. So reported activity of people who've gone there to investigate. They've seen shadow figures moving in hallways, disembodied voices, footsteps in empty rooms, and sudden temperature drops, which I think that one freaks me out the most.
Oh, yeah. Just to get, I'm just getting like chills thinking about that.
Yeah. So investigators frequently capture EVPs here, which is the electronic voice phenomenon. And some believe the building may contain both residual hauntings and intelligent spirits interacting with visitors. And to me, this would definitely make sense, like given a lot of people who died from TB were actually pretty young and maybe they didn't want to die yet. And so they're still like hanging out.
That's where ghosts make sense to me, is just people being like, I'm unhappy the fact that I'm moving on.
Yeah, you can't make me go.
Do you know who is still haunting this world because she's unhappy about moving on? Susan Powell.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, get your phone out because you got another place to Google. You ready?
I can't wait. Yeah. Do it, lady.
I actually know where this one is.
Okay.
It is the Bowlery Rectory. It's often called the most haunted house in England.
Ooh.
It was famously...
Essex.
Yeah, it was famously investigated by early paranormal researcher Harry Prince in the early 1900s. Price.
Google's free. In my defense, you told me to look it up.
I did.
Okay, go.
The reported activity here have been apparitions of a nun walking the grounds, which for whatever reason, people really get freaked out by nuns. And I don't know if that's like a childhood, like Catholic school trauma thing that people have experienced, but like to me, nuns make me think of that cute little nun in the Elf movie where she's like, but the children love the books.
They love books.
Yeah.
Makes me think of Sister Act.
Oh, with Whoopi.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was like one of the few movies my grandparents had. So when we go to their house, like we could watch Sister Act. We could watch
Sound of Music.
They probably had Sound of Music, Aesop's Fables. I don't remember any of the others.
That was a really good story.
Thank you.
Other things that happened there were objects moving on their own and writing appearing on walls. So while some reports...
Do you know what's scarier than writing on the walls?
What?
Engravings on the walls because they were like scratching it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
That is creepy.
Thank you.
I'm
out of control.
Unhinged.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
I love it. Oh my God. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm sorry.
You
bad
switched
influence.
everything up. I'm on the wrong side.
We're on the wrong side.
And
we switched, but you'd have to see our YouTube to see that we switched.
And I went first this time.
Yep.
And you usually go first. So I'm not properly
upside down
hydrated.
Yeah, I guess.
And you are? You've had time to properly hydrate.
Yeah.
We were in the upside down. Okay, so while some reports were later questioned, the site became one of the first places where investigators tried to document hauntings in a structured, like, scientific way. So this is one of the ones that's like most debated, is whether it really is haunted, because like a lot of people are like, no, that's not real. And I think just in general, people in the is it the UK? I think they're just more generally like, whatever.
Well, because they're just an older culture, so they've already just like this is what they went through, you know.
Yeah.
150 years ago.
They've
Those
lived
people,
life already.
they're like, get over it. Like, yes, we have this extra energy in the house. Who doesn't?
Oh, yeah, like,
it's
whatever.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Get the nun a cookie and go on with your life.
Oh. She knows where the cookies are.
She knows, but the children love the books.
Yes. That is for sure when I think of a nun. That is not what I think of.
Oh, what do you think? Oh, just Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah, but like that's such an interesting reference. There's just so many other nuns.
It's just like a sweet little granny is what I think of. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, the next place is the Eastern State Penitentiary. Did you want to Google where
No,
that's at?
I better not.
It's probably on the East Coast somewhere.
Safe bet.
This historic prison once held some of the most notorious criminals in American history and was known for harsh solitary confinement practice.
That's creepy. If I were going to visit a ghost site, I think the penitentiary would be the last one that I would check off.
I've gone to Alcatraz and I
have too.
I really loved it. It was really cool.
Is it known to be haunted? Probably.
I think it's the same thing.
Everything is known to be haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I've always found interesting
historical
though,
site wise, I think
it's
everything.
like always like somebody from like the 1800s and not like like a 2007 girl that got, you know, like nobody's busting in like singing like an NSYNC song or whatever, you know, like
yeah. Every time I go downstairs, it's everybody. Is that NSYNC or is that Backstreet Boys? I don't even know. Sorry, I was not a boy band gal.
Same.
But do we know what it is?
I'm pretty sure it was Backstreet Boys.
Okay. Oopsie.
Yeah, that's fine. So places or things that have happened here, the reported paranormal experiences, are whispers echoing through the cell blocks, shadow figures seen in doorways, unexplained movement of objects, which also freaks me out a ton, and feelings of intense emotional heaviness in certain areas. And paranormal researchers believe places like this may hold energetic imprints from suffering and isolation, which could explain recurring phenomenon reported by visitors. And also it's just creepy as hell.
Well, I think you got to think about the different characters of ghosts. Like, what type of ghost do you want to encounter? I don't want to encounter an ex-prisoner ghost.
Yeah.
Nar, dude.
I think the little kids ones would be fun. I mean, sad.
That's
fun.
Weird.
Like a little kid, you just like, oh yeah, that's just Susie, whatever, playing with toys upstairs. Like, she's fine, you know?
Sixth Sense. That's what that reminds me of.
I see dead people. Okay. And then the last place, this one might be kind of obvious, but it's the Gettysburg Battlefield. So I'm pretty sure this is in Pennsylvania.
Sure, I'm not going to look it up.
This site is one of the deadliest battles of the Battle of Gettysburg during the American Civil War. And because of the enormous loss of life, many paranormal investigators believe the battlefield may contain residual energy from the events of the battle. Reported experiences here have been phantom gunfire or drums, apparitions of soldiers, mysterious fog-like figures, and sudden emotional shifts or feelings of grief. Some theories suggest traumatic events may create energetic imprints that replay the environment. So this is kind of like what we were talking about before. When something's like happened that's been like really significant there, it almost gets like imprinted on the timeline, and then it just kind of like
never goes on.
Yeah. So, and like, even if there is truth to that, places that have had such like horrific things happen often carry heaviness, like likely due to our empathetic nature as humans. And another example would be like the Holocaust Museum or the sites of the Holocaust. But this theory is called the residual energy theory. So let's talk about that for a minute. Many paranormal researchers think the reason that we experience things like paranormal events is, or like things that are repeating, is because it's a residual haunting, and sometimes called like the stone tape theory, which I think is just like the same thing. So the concept suggests that emotional or traumatic events release an intense energy, and certain environments store that energy. And then under the right conditions, it can be replayed almost kind of like a recording. So these people that are experiencing these things are almost seeing like the same thing happen over and over again. And because it was just such a significant thing that had happened there. It's pretty fascinating. So in this theory, not every ghost is a conscious spirit. Some may be energetic echoes of the past events. This is why certain locations seem to have repeated sightings of the same phenomenon over decades and decades. So people from one time period see it. Yeah. So why do people keep investigating? We have a lot of tech now and we're like, sure, Jan. Yeah,
because it's an interesting topic that people like.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like, it's just definitely a mystery and people never stop looking for a mystery or never stop looking into a mystery because what if this is the time that we like figure it out?
You want to be the one.
Case in point, Susan Powell.
Yeah. You want to be the one that solves it.
Yeah.
And also it just kind of eats at you a little bit when it's stuff like that. Like for sure, I think about Susan Powell all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
She might be a Roman Empire for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually.
So even though paranormal evidence is difficult to prove in a controlled scientific setting, ghost hunters continue investigating because many people report similar experiences in the same places. These include voices captured on audio recordings, sudden changes in electromagnetic fields and readings, unexplained temperature shifts, and visual anomalies on cameras. For believers, these patterns suggest there may be phenomenon we truly don't understand yet, especially when it comes to like consciousness and energy and like art and like time. Because I say all the time isn't real. So, and like we know like the law of energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only be like transformed. So could human experiences leave an energetic imprint on a place? And is that exactly like what we're experiencing is instead of those people being reincarnated, their energy just lives.
I think so.
In that area.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially like traumatic things. Like I think
like people that left
unwillingly
with chapters unwritten and
yeah, for sure. So now that we've got through that, do you believe in ghosts?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. And what would
a little like a different definition of a ghost, I guess.
Yeah, I think not like
I think I came
Casper.
into it like cartoony, like
no, not Casper. I have seen Casper, in case you're wondering.
Oh my gosh, somebody get her a medal.
So what would it take to convince you that a place is actually haunted? And
I think it would take, so nowadays, again, with AI, it's like, who knows what to even believe? Like, so yeah, I don't think it would be a video. It might just have to be me being there in person.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What would the first thing, like what would be the first thing you would do if you experienced something like that in person? Do you think?
Oh, I'd probably like scream like the weird, like the uncontrollable, like you make a sound that you could never make again, whatever those are called.
I don't know.
You know when you like get scared, you know those videos where people like record them like scaring the shit out of somebody else and they make like just a sound that they've never heard. Shut your face. But they've just made a sound that they've never made before in their whole entire lives. And that's the sound I would make. Okay,
cool. So you asked me before if I believe in ghosts, and I do. But like we said before, I think mainly I think in like other timelines exist because again, time isn't real. And maybe what we are seeing as ghosts is actually like a leftover or a bleed over of another timeline that for whatever reason our consciousness has just like tapped into for a second. Mm-hmm. But we don't have like the ability to like stay in it for
because you don't control.
Yeah. And the energy theory just like makes sense to me. I've always said, or no, not I, it has been said, not me.
I personally actually have always said this.
That your perception is your reality. So if you believe, I guess that means it's real, at least in your version of reality. So, okay. So now
what you put out there.
We made it finally to the game. Thank the heavens.
Oh.
We are going to play Would You Rather Haunted Edition.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah.
Let's do it, lady.
Do you know how Would You Rather works?
I do. Thank you. Thank you. I do know how it works.
Would you rather spend the night in a haunted hotel room where people hear footsteps or a haunted forest where people see shadow figures?
Hotel.
Okay. Would you rather be haunted by a Victorian child ghost who constantly asks to play or be haunted by a ghost who just mildly judges everything you do?
That one. I'd rather get mildly judged than...
Is that because you have a cat and you're just used to being mildly judged by
yeah,
everything you
probably. But I just don't want like a little child. You were saying something about like, I'd like love to see a child ghost. No,
I wouldn't want to. I don't think I would love to see a child ghost, but I think that's a little bit more innocent than seeing like
a penitentiary.
Yeah, like
guy,
like an old guy.
Old murder. Oh yeah. No, I'd go for the silently judging me.
All right. Would you rather see a ghost once very clearly or hear a ghost whisper your name every night for a week?
Stop. Yeah. Just the first one.
Just the first
Yep, that's fine.
Would you rather know ghosts are real but never see one again, or see ghosts regularly but nobody believes you?
Okay, read the first one again. What?
Would you rather know ghosts are real but never see one ever again? Like you never see one.
Ghosts are real, but you never get to see one.
Or you see ghosts regularly but nobody believes you.
Yeah, the first one again.
Okay. Would you rather ghost hunt in an abandoned prison or ghost hunt in an abandoned hospital?
Ooh, hospital for sure.
Ooh. There's more death that's happened there.
I just told you that. I think prisons would be freaky.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Would you rather use a Ouija board alone or listen to EVPs from a haunted house alone at midnight?
I think I'll go with the Ouija board.
All right.
What would you do?
I don't know.
Ashley just stalled.
I think maybe like, I don't know. I think EVPs are interesting.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Go
Because
for
if
it.
I'm in like the comfort of my own home, but I'm listening to like that, because I think that's what it means, right? Like you're using a Ouija board alone or listen to EVPs from a haunted house alone at midnight. Like,
well, if you're using the Ouija board at home, you're going to know if you're the one moving it.
yeah.
So then it'll really tell me if something's there.
And it would freak me the hell out if it
moved.
and
Okay.
I was by myself. You know,
Yeah,
I'd
still rather.
I think it would make me spiral out of control, thinking like, I'm not crazy, you're crazy. You know?
I can envision that perfectly. You're arguing with a mirror.
Yeah. Would you rather see a full body apparition once or experience small paranormal things happening around you forever, like doors closing, lights flickering?
Once again, the first. These are easy.
Would you rather be locked overnight in a haunted asylum or sleep in a cemetery for a night?
The cemetery. Sleep in a cemetery. I don't want to be locked anywhere.
Yeah, that's fair. Would you rather accidentally capture a ghost on video or have a ghost speak directly to you once?
Ooh, a ghost speak to me once.
That'd be kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have. We finally made it to the end.
Woof.
So now I guess notes for me is after I finish watching Dexter, I'm going to have to watch The Simpsons, which there's like 75 freaking seasons.
78. Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know how many. I think
there's a lot.
I think they're in the 40s.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's so good.
Here's a fun thing. I played the Simpsons game when I was a kid. Did you ever play the video game?
The one where they drive the car?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you can do other things.
And you have to like pick up people on the bus or something.
I think so. There's like all sorts of stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, I played that.
That's wild. I just learned so much about you today.
Yeah.
Will you go home and ask your parents why they wouldn't let you watch it? And if they watched it, because there's a lot of things that we're like, no, you guys can't watch it, like to our kids. And then we absolutely watch it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're Ashley's parents putting them to bed and then like, yep, here we go with The Simpsons that we recorded on VHS.
Dude, I was the youngest of 4. Ain't nobody putting me to bed. They were just like, when you fall asleep, that's when you go to bed.
Just like make sure you're inside, please.
Yeah, like, wait, who are you? Oh, there's number 4.
Shoot, I forgot you existed.
Did you eat today?
The best way to grow up. Feral.
Feral. And also as the favorite because the youngest.
FF.
Yep.
Feral favorite.
Feral favorite. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's all I have. So remember to stay human.
Stay curious.
And don't let the robots win.